Welcome to today's podcast. I'm thrilled to have with us an experienced e-learning practitioner who has developed impactful e-learning programs for organizations across the UK, the Middle East, and Germany in both the public and private sectors. With extensive experience in the healthcare sector, he's been instrumental in implementing solutions like Cerner, Rio, System C, and EPMA across various regions. Please welcome our guest, Gary Moulton. How are you, Gary?
Hi, John. I'm doing well. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Fantastic. Today, we're diving into a topic that's becoming increasingly important, especially with the shift towards digital solutions in various sectors, e-learning and its adoption. So let's start at the very beginning for those who might be new to this. Can you give us a brief overview of what e-learning actually is?
Absolutely. E-learning, or electronic learning, is a method of teaching and learning that takes place through digital devices, like computers, tablets, or smartphones. Instead of attending traditional in-person classes, learners engage with content through videos, reading materials, quizzes, and even online discussions. The beauty of e-learning is its flexibility. As long as you have an internet connection, you can learn from anywhere at any time. This method is utilized across various sectors, including education, corporate training, and even healthcare, to teach a wide range of subjects and skills. For instance, in an EPMA patient prescribing session, e-learning might involve watching a video, understanding how it's done, then having a practice session in the sandpit, and then reading QRGs, and then taking a quiz to ensure the concepts are clear. This makes the learning process not just flexible, but also interactive and engaging.
That's a great explanation. It's clear that e-learning offers flexibility, but I'm sure there's more to your day-to-day work as an e-learning lead. Can you share a bit about what your typical day looks like?
Well, every day comes with its own challenges, but typically, my day usually starts with a review of ongoing projects. This could involve coordinating with instructional designers, reviewing content, or checking in with stakeholders to ensure that our e-learning solutions are meeting their needs. A significant part of my role is to ensure that the content we're developing is not only educational, but also accessible and engaging for the learners. Sometimes I may be involved with analyzing data from an e-learning platform to see how users are interacting with the content. Other times, I am responsible for testing the e-learning modules before they are submitted for sign-off by the stakeholders. This helps us make informed decisions about what's working and what might need tweaking. There's also a lot of collaboration involved, whether it's with subject matter experts to develop content or with IT teams to ensure the smooth delivery of our programs.
It sounds like a diverse and dynamic role. Now, when it comes to e-learning, there are often misconceptions, especially around remote learning and its adoption. What's your approach to overcoming these challenges?
Yeah, that's a really good question. One of the biggest misconceptions is that remote learning is less effective than traditional classroom learning. However, with the right approach, remote learning can be just as, if not more, effective. The key is to start with a thorough training needs analysis, TNA. This helps us understand the learner's current skills, particularly their computer literacy, and identify any gaps. Accessibility is another crucial aspect. We must ensure that our content is accessible to all users, regardless of their technical abilities. This might involve simplifying the user interface or providing alternative formats for the content. Ultimately, I advocate for a hybrid approach, combining the best of both worlds, online and in-person learning. This approach is particularly beneficial in environments where some users might prefer the flexibility of online learning, while others may benefit from the structure of a traditional classroom setting. In addition to that, it is also very cost-effective, especially now with the ever-growing AI functionalities available. For example, AI voiceovers are now highly developed and sound just as good as a human narrator. This cuts down on production costs with no compromise on audible quality. It addresses multiple issues at once. Your course is effective, engaging, accessible, and it offers excellent bang for your buck.
That is incredible and makes a lot of sense, especially in these challenging times. But some might argue that full on-site classroom training is easier to cater to the diverse needs of users. What's your take on that?
That's such a valid point. I agree. Face-to-face training does have its advantages, particularly when it comes to immediate feedback and hands-on support. However, e-learning has come a long way over the years, and there are ways to cater to diverse needs even in an online environment. For example, by following the W3C World Wide Web Consortium guidelines, we create content that's accessible and understandable to a broad audience. This includes ensuring that our materials are compatible with screen readers, offering subtitles for videos, and providing clear, navigable layouts. And the great thing about this is that it's free to use. In other instances, a hybrid approach allows us to reach those who might find it challenging to attend in-person sessions due to their busy schedules. For example, clinicians often have unpredictable schedules and might cancel their face-to-face training sessions at the last minute. With e-learning, they can access the training materials at their convenience, which can significantly improve participation and retention.
That's a fantastic overview, thank you. It's clear that e-learning, when done right, can be a powerful tool in driving adoption, especially in large-scale programs like EPR systems.
Yes, it's all about finding the right balance and ensuring that the content is accessible, engaging, and tailored to the needs of your learners.
Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your insights on e-learning and its role in driving adoption. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for having me. It's been great to discuss these important topics with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. We hope you found today's episode informative and engaging. Please let us know if this information was useful, as we are always striving to improve our users' overall experience. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.